Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Paulie Esther here, and no sooner did I upload my video to YouTube about the developer blog for the month of July than Dead by Daylight hit us with some huge news, which obviously warranted making another video, but I'm glad that I waited because there was more information that came out. And obviously that huge news today was the announcement that we raised $330,000 for charity. Well, this isn't it, but this is good too, right? So for people who bought the day shift and night shift Orella outfits between May 6th and May 27th, all that money was going to the Children's Hospital, and we had a way to increase the multiplier by healing each other. And anyway, the tail of the tape, it wound up being almost $330,000 being donated to the Children's Hospital. So good for us. Yay us. All right, and obviously the big news of the day was the announcement, the confirmation, as we suspected from the clues that they gave us at PAX, that the mid-chapter is going to feature 2 survivors from The Walking Dead in late July here with this tweet: "Together we endure and alone we fall. Learn more tomorrow." So I don't know if that means that the public test build is tomorrow and we're going to see what is going on with the characters that are part of this chapter, or if they're just going to give us more information about the future Walking Dead chapter or not. So they could be in the public test build, might not be. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it's a good likelihood that it'll be in there. I'll be streaming it if the PTB comes out tomorrow. And not only this, I'm glad that I waited to make the video about this announcement, because I got an email today from Dead by Daylight called Letters from the Fog with this Walking Dead header on it. We can go ahead and read this here together. It is addressed to R, and it says, "I've been keeping busy like old times, no shortage of wounds to patch up. You'd be surprised how resilient these people are, what they go through. It's worse than I could have imagined. I've had a few close calls, but I've never given up, even when my body feels broken. It's in those moments I feel my anger rising. Anger at you being taken away from me, from us. Hook after hook, rescue after rescue. I won't stop fighting, even without a weapon. I'll do whatever it takes to survive. Use whatever I can. I've come to truly appreciate the sight of a pallet. It may not stop them, but it sure feels good to slam it in their faces. I'm not alone. There are others here. I'm trying to lead by example, inspiring them to stay alive. It's what you would do if you were here too. If you find this, know that I'm still breathing," and it's signed M. A strange letter indeed. So everybody thinks that this seems to be a letter that's addressed to Rick from Michonne, and then at the bottom of the email it says click here to learn more. And when you click to learn more, it takes you to the Dead by Daylight website with a response letter, apparently, because this is to M, which I'm assuming is from Rick. And it says, "I don't know if this will reach you. This place is strange. I've seen things that can't be explained. It's like how it was in the beginning. Supplies are limited, scavenging for parts, scraps of wood, anything you can find. It's not much, but maybe it's enough to slow them down. There was a man here, Dwight," a different Dwight. So the person who's written this letter is saying it's not Dwight from the world of The Walking Dead. It's our Dwight, Dwight Fairfield. "There was a man here, Dwight. I saw him bleeding out, breathing hard. I took a chance, told him I had his back. All I could do was yell out to draw attention. I think it worked, because I saw him a little later working on one of those generators. Next thing I know, I'm running for my life. Son of a bitch wanted blood. I thought I was done. But the people I'm with, they're good. Reminded me of Inked Out with Blood. A woman, her name was Yui. She saved my skin. Slammed down a pallet and told me to hide. I managed to get away, back to the campfire. That's what keeps me going, knowing that one day I'm getting back to you." So this, people think this is a response letter from Rick back to Michonne, that these two things are a letter from Michonne to Rick and back from Rick to Michonne. And the mention of how good it feels to the sight of a pallet, and then in this letter it talks about scraps of wood. Some people think that these letters might be giving us hints to what the perks could be for the 2 Walking Dead survivors, and that perhaps this is going to be a perk that will allow you to rebuild pallets like we saw in the 2v8 mode. I think that if that perk does come, it has to be pretty limited, because killers aren't going to want to have to face the same god pallet rebuilt over and over again. It would have to be like a pallet can only be rebuilt 1 time, I would think. So I don't know, we'll see. But it is curious that they do have mentions of scraps of wood, scavenging for parts, things like that in here. And Michonne is talking about appreciating the sight of a pallet. Is there more in here that are clues to their perks? I could keep on going and analyzing this, but the truth is we're not going to have to wait very long, right? 11 a.m. tomorrow, the public test build is going to start, and I will be live streaming it. If you want to come and check it out, we can discover it all together. I am so excited for this chapter. I was a huge fan of Walking Dead for years. Admittedly, I fell off the last few years, but in its heyday, I was right there every Sunday night to watch it and see what was going on in The Walking Dead. So I'm so excited. I hope that whoever is coming to the game, that there are going to be a lot of options for many other characters to be turned into legendary outfits, because they have such a rich cast of characters to draw from The Walking Dead, that I hope it isn't just Rick and Michonne. I hope they're going to build on that with many more people. Glenn and Maggie, Carol and Daryl, and on and on. Like, I would go as deep as Abraham, Rosita, Eugene, and on and on. King Ezekiel, I would love to see it all as far as they would take me on this journey into The Walking Dead and DBD. But stay tuned. We'll find out tomorrow. I don't know if we'll see anything beyond the base characters tomorrow, because generally in the public test build, you aren't privy to a bunch of the outfits. We'll see what happens. But that's what I have for you today. How excited are you for the Walking Dead announcement? And let me know in the comments what you think about all this. So that's all I have for you today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel a ton. And don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life.